What up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing what if Naruto had a KeKei ToTa. Okay, last time we left off, Naruto beat Kiba and everything else went the same way. Okay, so Naruto in this 1 month training period, the first day he's walking down to his house, and then he sees Jiraiya. They talk, blah blah blah, and that's it. And so Naruto is training with Jiraiya 1 week. He figures out how to give his life clone a consciousness so he can do stuff by himself and he can help up way more when he has his own consciousness, and Naruto doesn't have to tell him to do anything. And so Jiraiya like tries to let Naruto learn wood style, and it doesn't work. Boil style doesn't work, and lava style doesn't work. You guys in the comments, there wasn't a lot of lava styles, but there was a lot of boil styles and wood styles. So I'm gonna just combine them and make it wood boil style. So when he summons the trees, they can absorb chakra way faster than the regular wood style, and what the boil stage mode is like on. I'm gonna say is 5 times the power of regular stage of the regular wood stage mode. So it's just gonna be way better. So the trees are gonna be like the bottom is gonna be like magma looking, and the top is just gonna have fire leaves and so on and so forth. So Jirai is impressed that he got it, and Jirai teach him the Rasengan, and yeah, he teaches the Rasengan. And so Naruto trains, and then this is in the all this is done in 3 weeks. And the last 1 week, he works on his death prism to make the prism wider, bigger, and also his revive prism. He doesn't really need it bigger, but he thinks you never know, and he works on it that 1 week. And yeah, so that's it. Naruto still has that moment with Hinata saying I'm gonna win, and he I forgot to say in that 1 week he also learned wood boil style, boil point, and like it's not the regular boil point. It has the same power as boil chakra boiling point, but this time it's gonna be wood style is like giving him chakra through the through the earth nature chakra, but in a lesser degree, because if he took too much he'll just become stone. So just on a lesser degree. So but Jiraiya says after the training exams I'm gonna teach you how to like channel sage mode. So he learns boil point and wood style amps, and yeah, so Neji versus Naruto. Naruto got super infuriated by what Neji said, so he went at the start to show Neji how to show Neji how weak he is. So he goes wood boil style, boiling point, full life clone, and then he does death style prism, and Neji straight up dies, and like everybody's screaming like what the and like he's just screaming, um, like doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it's just very. And then Naruto does not wood lifestyle, a life prism, and he revives Neji, and Neji's like, oh, what happened? I saw my dad. What happened? And Naruto's like, I killed you. And Neji's like, what? In one move. And he's like, oh my gosh, you, you killed me. How dare you? And he's just like screaming at Naruto. Naruto just uses his full clone, and the full clone goes up to Naji and chops him on the neck. And when Neji wakes up again, he's infuriated. He wants to kill Naruto. Not like in the original where he sees the new light. No, he wants to kill Naruto. And Naruto is just like, that will teach him. And the rest happens. Then the attack, right? The attack. Naruto sends his full clone to try and stop the Sound Floor, but the Sound Floor, without even trying, just kills the full life clone. Not like without even trying. They it caught Naruto off guard with with it caught Naruto off guard, and they just destroyed the full clone by accident. Not by accident, but it caught Naruto off guard because he did this. Yeah. So now Naruto drew a seed at the girl with the flutes. Um, like threw a seed, and the girl was shouting like, what's wrong if you're not even fighting me, just throwing seeds? And the seeds turn into a full life clone. The full life clone pops up behind her and snaps her neck. And this, because the only reason she caught her that off guard was because she was like on the barrier, and Naruto just do full revive and controls her because she's dead. And so Naruto controls her, and doing this, the barrier breaks because she's attacking the other Sound Four. And then Naruto sees the first Hokage, and the second Hokage and the fourth Hokage, fighting the third Hokage. So Naruto does max revive and revives them fully, and then the Hokage just like blitz Orochimaru, and like he's just like, wow, the first Hokage, second Hokage, and the fourth Hokage, like, wow. The fourth Hokage's thinking like, that's my son that just revived us. And he's like, they inquire Naruto, ask him about style, blah blah, wood style, boil style, and blah blah blah. They ask him about all that. Naruto is like crying, seeing his dad, and a touching moment happened, and like blah blah blah, and like how my life was so rough because of the nine tails, blah blah blah. And they just talk, and not first Ukage, second Ukage, and fourth Ukage are like, jaws are dropping, and it's like, wow. And the first Ukage agrees to teach Naruto some wood style techniques, and he teaches him Buddha palm, but instead of the thousands upon thousands of palms, Naruto can only create a few hundred. And they teach him wood style dragon, and Naruto's dragon is smaller, way smaller, and wood style golem, but it's smaller, but it's his wood style is has more damage than the first Hokage's because it's a mixture of boil style. So that's more damage. And when Orochimaru's on the floor, just to be extra sure, Naruto absorbs all Orochimaru's chakra so he can barely move, just in case. And everybody's like talking Naruto and first Hokage train. By the way, that was a 1 month training period with the first Hokage, and the first Hokage teach him Sage mode, like what style Sage mode. And let me just tell you right now, it's crazy because like Boil Point Chakra plus Sage mode, he's just like this. All this combination is equal to Kurama Cloak. But on a Kurama cloak, the first Kurama cloak, KCM cloak one, um, so that's equivalent. So that happens, and Naruto, the first Kage says, "My time here is done," and the second Kage is like, "Yeah, our time here is done. It's time for us to go back to the afterlife." And so Naruto does Death Prism on the first and second Hokage, and Naruto keeps the bodies because the first Hokage and second Hokage told them that if like you ever need us, just revive us again. And so that happens, and the fourth Hokage stays because he still has to like manage the village. The third Hokage is getting old, and he needs somebody to for Hokage, and everybody sees Naruto in the new light, not because he did that stuff with the Hokage, because no one knows about that. Because enemies from around the world, good and bad, would be like, "You can you revive my relatives? Oh, please, please, please! No, I'm gonna capture you. You're gonna revive our master." Blah blah blah. So the first, second Hokage keep that a secret. So that happens, and yeah, for Hokage stays. Naruto, everybody's looking at Naruto in a new light because apparently he got revived somehow. Somehow they say that he wasn't, that he was just in a coma state, and they just tell everybody that, so they don't like how did he come back to life. So everybody is told that, and now no one's bullied anymore because he's the fourth Hokage's son. And bye. Yeah.